What's going on, paisanos? V here, coming at you guys with another great market watch. Before I begin, I just want to say, guys, if you like the channel, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and the notification bell whenever I do my live streams. Also, type in your comment question down below, hashtag QVV, and I can read your comment question at the end of my next market watch. Now, before I begin about dual power, and I know it's like beating a dead horse, but there's so much happening so fast, and I want to get you guys updated on everything. Some people that are not buying dual power, that are looking to buy singles, you're going to want to check this video out. Some people that are looking to buy seal dual power, you're definitely going to watch this video out. I just have so much to say about the set because it's such a fast moving set. And before I begin talking about Savage Strike and cards like Fantastical Dragon and Phantasme, let me just add that when we saw in Legend Collection Kaiba, it was 3 packs with 10 cards per pack. So you would buy a box of 30, you would open 3 packs, and you were done. But Konami's intelligently made us get the more pack opening feel. You see, in dual power, it's 6 packs at 5 cards per pack. The difference between Legend Collection Kaiba and dual power is in dual power, you get the feeling of opening more packs. The amount of cards you get are the same, but you get the feeling, which is adding more rush of adrenaline, which is making your players buy more dual power because that rush of adrenaline of these phenomenal reprints, and they're phenomenal, by the way. Let's not go, well, they're decent. No. These cards are amazing reprints. Probably one of the best reprints I personally have seen in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! At all. Just great reprints. If we went by the previous value of these ultra reprints that are in dual power, man, there's no way to go neg on any of these boxes. It's that good of reprints. But before I begin talking about dual power, guys, I just want to talk about cards like Fantastical Dragon and Phantasme. I personally thought this card was going to go lower in value because Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are going to be selling it and taking that money putting it towards dual power. It's not, though. It's actually stabilized and not starting to move up higher in value for this card. And I believe that reason is because we're getting ready for a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players getting ready for regionals. We got a YCS coming up. And then we have nationals right around the corner. So every Yu-Gi-Oh! Player sealing their Fantastical Dragon Phantasme. Personally, this is what I'm doing. You don't have to do what I'm doing. I'm waiting on this card. You see, I'm waiting for the bands to come out, and I want to see if Max C comes off it or not. Now, before you go, Max C again, listen, you can say whatever you want. If Max C goes to 3, this card price will decline. Now, it's not because the card's bad. It's obviously a phenomenal card, but it still will decline. And with that, I personally will not be buying a Fantastical Dragon Phantasme up until that situation happens. That just is what it is, my friends. Moving forward, though, looking at other cards, we got Pot of Extravagance, and there it is moving higher in the market. We got a limited version about 54. We got the next one after that, it's about 55. The Pot of Extravagance price on the market price is under $54 for this card. This is still a phenomenal card, and a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are looking to buy into this card. Once again, if you're looking to play Necros, definitely if you're looking to play Altergeist, and I'll tell you why, even more of a reason why to play Altergeist, besides the fact that it's the Sky Striker matchup is such an easy matchup for Altergeist. So might be a little difficult, but look at the meta. We're seeing the meta is perfectly set for Altergeist, and Pot of Extravagance is a phenomenal card against strikers. And I just think this deck will actually might start getting tops. That as well as Google Control, both cards which use Pot of Extravagance, as well as Necros. First edition version of this card is almost $56 for first edition versions of Pot of Extravagance. This is such a great card. And then got other cards like Barlow Cyber Dragon, which is declining more in value. Still a phenomenal card. It's about 13, where the market price is roughly around 14. Psychic Wood is holding roughly around $7. Witch Strike is just going lower in value. And I love it. I need to get my places. I still personally don't have mine yet. But I'll tell you right now, if YCS Tennessee was, let's say, 2 weeks away, I would grab these as fast as possible. Because I am predicting that we're going to see both Guru Control and Altergeist come up, because they're going to be the decks to combat strikers. More Altergeist, because that deck is really good at going against strikers. What with its field spell card, I already forgot the name. The field spell card that makes those strikers can't play spells. Like, it's insane. But I think it's a phenomenal deck. I think cards like Witcher Strike are good against a mirror match when you're playing against those control kind of variants. Moving forward, guys, Infinity Chasers. We're still seeing Witchcraft Creation roughly around $31. It's definitely lower from its initial hype price, and like I said before, it's gonna go lower in value inevitably. Same with Xerxio, another card that's roughly around $27, $28. It's not a bad card. These aren't bad cards. They look great. The art set looks fun to play, but that's what it is. It's fun. It's not competitive, and that's why these card prices are gonna get either A, reprinted in decline, or B, just naturally decline as you can play as crack Infinity Chasers. And to be honest with you, there's not much incentive to crack Infinity Chasers. What's the incentive? I'm serious. Besides the fact that you want to get these cool deck cores for these great archetypes that are just fun to play, just for fun, what is your incentive? The only incentive I can see is Mythical Beast Jackal King. There was never any reprints in this set. It was mostly Witchcrafter, Cercio, Infinite Track, and I mean Evil Eye. And the thing is, they're fun, they're cool, but they're not meta. And this is why these cards will inevitably go down in value. Or Yu-Gi-Oh players that play competitive won't care about these. And the Yu-Gi-Oh players, well, I should really say the Yu-Gi-Oh collectors don't care about these because these cards aren't really for collection value. This was a flawed set. I believe Konami definitely could have done better. Could have thrown a couple of better reprints in this set. Moving forward, guys, Infinite Permanence is actually lower in value. In fact, looking at Dual Power, it's really tanking because Dual Power came out yesterday. It went live on TCG Play today, and every Yu-Gi-Oh player that has Dual Power, like my buddy Chow Productions, with 194 copies, is going to throw it on the market. And they're going to keep throwing it lower and lower because they want to get rid of these cards at that high, at his high amount. And I guarantee you we'll see a lot of other walls start coming through. This card was pre-selling for 60. I said it's going to initially go back down to 40, where it's going to probably hover. I might be wrong. It might even go lower than $40. Looking at Infinite Permanence, a secret rare. Yep, Rubber Band effect. It's doing the opposite. Infinite Permanence Secret Rare is still the higher version. I still think this is going to settle around 60. Looking at the market price of Infinite Permanence Secret Rare from Flames of Destruction, we're seeing it roughly around $67. Unlimited, trying to almost $70. First edition new wax, $73. The first edition version of Infinite Permanence is actually going back up in value, whereas Unlimited, it's slowly moving up as well. And that's with the opposite end of looking at Infinite Permanence in Dual Power, seeing it barely hold on to its current price point. And that's not because the Secret Rare is better than the first Ultra Rare. If you're a Rarity Whore, it is. It's not because of that fact. It's because of the fact that everyone's cracking Infinite Permanence Ultra Rares and throwing them on the market. This price point is going to tank hard. I do think that Infinite Permanence might go back up in value, the Ultra Rare, but that might be after a while. And I'll tell you right now, after Nationals, it might yet again go back down in value. Look at another card, Necklace of Breanna, another great card that, to be honest with you, is gonna be tanking even worse. Necklace of Breanna's current price point in the market is roughly around $12.50. That's under its $16 price point in the market price. Look at Necklace of Breanna's Secret Rare. It's about $44. You see, what we're seeing here, guys, is Dual Power being listed, and initially, right the gate, everything in Dual Power is crashing in value because everyone's throwing it up there. Like I said earlier in this video, everyone loves cracking Dual Power, so everyone's going in, they're opening it, they're getting what they want, they're cherry picking, and they're throwing everything on the market because this is an insanely good reprint set. So what's happening? The secondary market is crashing the prices of Dual Power, and the original prints haven't yet caught up with that. They're going to catch up eventually, and I do think, especially the unlimited versions of Secret Rares, of these cards, or whatever version of these cards, they will catch up to the Dual Power cards. What's going to happen is, because what we're seeing now, let me just show you like this. What we're seeing now is Dual Power cards are going down because everyone's just throwing the market and tanking it. The other editions are holding in value. What's going to happen is, since this is too big of a gap, one has to meet near the other. Now, they're not going to go like this. That's not going to happen. What we're going to see is either the original print drop down in value, or the Ultra Rares move up in value. That's exactly what's going to be happening. It's going to happen relatively soon, and a lot of people might be shocked about it. The next time I'll probably cover Dual Power after this video will probably be when we start seeing that happen. And it might be within one card, it might be within two cards. It's gonna happen, but we don't know what's the movement gonna be like. And in these market watches, that's why I say subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna be showing you more of when the prices start matching up. I just want to show you the fact that the prices right now, they're all crashing. Look at another card, Cyber Dragon Nasher. This card was $24. It only had a printing in Dual Power. Cyber Dragon Nasher's only competition is Cyber Dragon Nasher. That's his only competition. Market price is $14.50. Under his $24 predicted price that was in for the pre-sale. Look at its price point right now. It's barely holding on to $13. This is the only price point. This card is going to tank the worst of everything, being the fact that there's no other version of this card to kind of bounce this price point. It's going to tank hard. The thing is, once again, I'm going to go what I said earlier in my earlier video. I still think Cyber Dragon Nasher is going to move all around the market. It just is what it is. Look at the Battles Legends and how it tanked and then went back up and is slowly always increasing. Always. I can easily see this happening with Cyber Dragon Nasher. to be honest with you. Ghost Belt Haunted Mansion was $20 throughout the weekend. $20 for Ghost Belt Haunted Mansion from Dual Power. Market price has the card a little bit under $15. Looking at first editions, it's $13. I ain't gonna lie, after that one's gone from $13, it hits a little still under $14. But nevertheless, the Ghost Belt Haunted Mansion is still under its $20 presumptive price. Looking at Ghost Belt Haunted Mansion from Players with Destruction, still not catching up because the price of the Ultra moves so fast. Ghost Belt Haunted Mansion's price point is about $33 in the market price. It's actually about $28. First edition is about $30. I think it's still gonna catch up. I think Ghost Belt's gonna go down for secret rares. I'm probably gonna buy the secret rares because you know, rarity sickness. But still, that's what's happening. Looking at Evenly Match, another card, another phenomenal great card that's going down in value. The market price of Evenly Match is $13, but we're seeing it actually roughly around $12 for Evenly Match. Now, look at other versions. Once again, I want you guys to really look into Secret Rare Evenly Match from Circuit Break. It's about $20 for the Secret Rare version. Still on its $31 market price, and this is why I say Dual Power is a phenomenal reprint set. First edition is about $24 for Evenly Match original print. Once again, this is why I as much as people hate reprints, even though I'm a rarity whore, I adore reprints. I like it for many reasons. One, for the YouTube players that don't want to spend a lot of money, you get an opportunity to buy these great cards at a much cheaper value, which is great for you because you only got to spend a lot of money. To me, I like first edition original prints. The original cards like Evenly Match, let's say I never had it, which I do, of course, but let's say I never had a place at Evenly Match, well, I could just walk on in and now spend about $20 to $24 on my first edition Evenly Matches, my original print Evenly Matches. So I'm happy, you're happy, Konami makes money, everybody's happy, OTS Store Owner makes money. It's great. This is why Dual Power is such a phenomenal set. This is why, even though a lot of people might be upset about what's going to happen, what I can only guess is Dual Power being sold out, and store owners that do have Dual Power, for the Magic Gathering store owners, will be jacking the prices up, which is really messed up. And people have been doing it for cases already, from what I've been told, when I've been talking to the community. I still think that Dual Power is a phenomenal set, and hopefully Konami can actually give another run of this set, maybe an unlimited run of Dual Power, and I think that would be even better for the market. By the way, looking at Evenly Match from 2018 Megatons is about $18, which is roughly near its market price as well. Next, Barlow Dragon Alternate Art. Wow, man. This card, throughout the weekend, was about $15 to $16, I believe. Initially, it was about $24, $25 for the Alternate Art Barlow Dragons. We're seeing right now with the market price of $12. The card's price is actually around $11 for this card. Once again, this is a great card. It's just, it's gonna go down low in value. Now, looking at the other versions of Barlow Dragon, when we look at the Circuit Break versions, it's about $23, still under its $29 market price. That's for unlimited. For the first edition versions, they're about $25. Once again, still under its $28, $29 market price for original print Barlow Dragon. For the Megaton Barlow Dragon, market price is about $22. We're seeing it over here roughly around $19 to $20 for this card. And that's for the original print. The alternate art is literally half that value. I do think that there has to be a movement. You cannot have a 50% value differential on two of the same card. Okay, you can say, well, V, one's ultra rare, one's secret rare. That's fine, and you're right. The problem is, this doesn't apply just to Barlow Dragon. We're going to see this price point differential on a lot of these cards in Dual Power. A lot of these cards that are roughly near the same rarity. It is what it is, and we're only going to see more, by the way. This is just the beginning, guys. Today, tomorrow, day after, we're going to see these prices drop to insanely low prices. Once again, Konami intelligently making Dual Power so Yu-Gi-Oh! Players can open more packs at the same value of Legendary Collection Kaiba, so Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are going to want to buy more Dual Power. It's going to go that fast. Up next, guys, looking at other cards like Card of Demise. Remember how this card was yesterday? And I mean yesterday, this card was about $13 to $14. It's almost lost 50% of its value in a span of 24 hours. Card of Demise price point is a little bit under $8. Market price has this card roughly around $10 range. To be honest with you, it was almost near the secret rare, and it's gonna go lower in value. Card of Demise is going to tank. The cool thing about Card of Demise, once again, I just want to really emphasize the fact that Dual Power is really good at making the original print ultra rares almost the same looking as Dual Power ultra rares. I actually was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! On my shop the other day, playing around with some buddies, and I grabbed 3 Linkuribohs because I was playing my Ultra guys, my babies, and I put my fingers over the one Linkuriboh, over the edition, and I showed it to them. I said, 2 of these Linkuribohs are Shonen Jump ones. The other one's Dual Power. Find me the Shonen Jump one, the 2 Shonen Jump ones, and find me the Dual Power one. And to be honest with you, they was just confused because they were all, 2 of them was the dual power ones, and one was showing jump ones. They just couldn't find it properly. And know why? It's not because they have bad eyes. It's because the editions and versions of the card are almost identical. And it's the same thing with card demise from Legend Pack as well as card demise from dual power. It's almost identical. So since we have identical prices in card demise circumstance, I think the secret rare will be higher than both ultra rares. But we're gonna see the ultra rare going down as much as the original ultra rare going down as much as the dual power ultra rare. In fact, dual power ultra rare is not done yet. It's gonna go down even lower because people are still cracking the set. Moving forward, we're gonna get cards like Necklace of Valkyries. This card, man, oh my, it was like $12. Market price of this card is roughly around $10. We're seeing here in the market price for under $7. It's trying to hold on to $6. It's gonna keep going lower in value. Looking at original print Necklace of Valkyries, the market price is holding it roughly around $38 for the secret rare. And then when we look at the first edition versions, it's about $26. So I'm sorry, first edition Necklace of Valkyries. Lightly played about $22. And the card's not really tanking as heavily, as fast. Compared to its market price, it is. But I think Necklace of Valkyries still has a long way to go for the secret rare version. Up next, hold on a second. What we got here? Okay. Up next, guys, we got Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. Obviously, this card's gonna take in value. It's $4. You know why? Because there's a ton of these in dual power, and I mean an insane amount of these in dual. This is gonna be $1 card. A card that used to be $60 is $1 in dual power. And doesn't this card? I mean, I could be wrong. Doesn't it have? Is it a rarity bump or same rarity as the? Okay, it's same rarity as the high speed version of Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss, which current price point is $16. Market price is $29. This card used to be about $55. And Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss, same rarity. And I'm not even joking. You put them side to side, you can't tell the difference. Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss from dual power is $3.50. And it's not done going down in value. It's going to be $1 card for, once again, like I said earlier, a card that was $55. Dual power is amazing. It's better than everything you ever thought of, and better because it has the greatest reprints we've ever seen in this game. I'm really going to stick to that because the amount of value in the reprint edition of these cards compared to the dual power versions are astronomical, and it's insane, and the prices are going to go lower. Utopia Double was a card that was roughly around $8. Came out only in dual power. Market price has this card about $5.60. Looking at it, it's $4. Hey, you want Ghost Ogre? They're on the 5s, and they're gonna go lower. Market price has this card roughly around $5. We're seeing about $4.74 in the market price. This card is going to take, swallow spit, is going to take in value. And the crazy thing about, once again, about Ghost Ogre, and I'm going to point this out to you guys, all these versions are going to follow it. So we got Ultra Rare Ghost Ogre, which is $4.74. We got Super Rare, which is $8. Wrong. This is going to take in value. We got Infinite Gold. This is going to take in value. We got the Legendary Collection Kaiba Ultra Rares that are on 10s. This is what's going to happen. Either these take in value or this goes up in value. That's what's going to happen. I do believe that initially all these prices will go lower. They might go a little bit higher, and that's what will be the stabilization price. As far as you holding Secret Rare Ghost Ogres or Ultimate Rare Ghost Ogres, well, enjoy the value, because that's, you literally just win out no matter what. Anything that's, if you're higher than the original versions, you have a better chance of making more value on the current cards you hold, especially if you're a rarity whore like me. Necros Trishula is $4 for Necros Trishula. You want to take a guess at what the original version is currently right now in the market? Correct, $18. Under $21 market price, but not by a substantial amount. Looking at Necros Trishula for $4 for original print Ultra Rares. I mean, for Ultra Rares Dual Power, there's going to be some crazy movement between these two cards. I mean, crazy movement. Looking up other cards like Galaxy Soldier, a card that used to be like $15. Ultra Rare Galaxy Soldier from Dual Power is roughly around $4, and the market price is holding it actually around $3 and change, $3.19. Galaxy Soldiers from Battle Legends, Ultra Rare Galaxy Soldier from Battle Legends. See what it did there? Konami did there, I should really say. Ultra versions are about $8 under its current $13 price point. This card's actually we're actually starting to see this card in real time, by the way. Come back to this video later on in the day, or come back to this card, I should say, later on in the day, and look at Galaxy Soldier, and in real time you'll see a price drop because we're getting the same version of the card in Dual Power. Of course, we got the Secret Rare Galaxy Soldiers from World Superstars. It's my favorite version. Prismatic Secret Rare is my favorite Secret Rare version, period. But look at that the Galaxy Soldier from World Superstars. Market price is $15. This card is $11. Moving forward, we got Aramage. I can't ever say this card's name right. Why there's so many letters in there? Aroma Seraphy. Oh, I think I got it. Jasmine, the Link Monster. This card is $3. Market price is roughly around $3.40. To be honest with you, I don't know if plannings are going to be good. I just said that. And the other part I'm going to turn around and say, I have a playset of each of the Plant Link stuff. I have the arrow emoji that I have Jasmine and the other Jasmine, and I have I have my Rosemary's. I'm just throwing it out there. Maybe because I really want to buy Global Ultimate Rare. I'm gonna be straight with everybody. I want to buy Global Ultimate Rare so badly. I want plants to be good. But then again, I think plants can be good because plants, and nobody's going to see them coming, and spam decks have always been a thing in the Yu-Gi-Oh game, and I believe this is a new spam deck that nobody's talking about right now, but after we see this weekend, maybe next weekend, these decks might start topping up, and this card actually might start going up in value, and I would not be surprised if the $3 price point is a huge understatement on this card's price. We got Ring Dragon Around Spirit Mode Ultra Rares, by the way, $3! $3! Oh my god, that's my favorite one. $3 for Ultra Rare Ring Dragon and Raw Spirit Modes. Super Rares? Where's Super Rares? They're $4. So, here's what you can do. You can buy an Ultra Rare Spirit Mode for about $10. Under this $21 price point, by the way. You can buy the Super Rares for $4. Or you can buy Ultra Rare and Dual Power for $3. That looks exactly the same. And I mean exactly the same as the Ultra Rare Spirit Modes that came out. That's currently $10. Go ahead. Listen, I'm a rarity whore. I'm a straight up. I'll let everybody know. That price is so crazy. I'll play Dual Power Ultra Rares. This is how crazy this set is. Like, you'll get rarity holes like me, and we'll just go, wait a minute, they're the same exact card. There's a different edition, and the price point is 100, 200, 300, 400% difference. Yeah, no, I'll play the Ultra Rare. Like, I'm not spending that kind of money on a card that's going to be changing in price soon. And that's what we're going to be seeing happening. Platinum Gadget's 240. It's a gadget, who cares? Mission of Chaos. Evidently, there's a lot of these. I didn't see many of these in my shop. Beat Cup on the Underwear is a cool looking card. I own one of these, and I really like this card a lot. If you're looking to play Pendulums, you're going to want to get this, because if you go into Pendulum, and you make that whole play where you bring on Elfie and you bring on Goliath, if you have Beat Cop, which is relatively easy to make, Beat Cop could pop Elfie, so you continue doing combos up until you bring out your Goliath, which you can. But I don't know, it's kind of a cool play. It sounded really good in my head. Picasso. Outside here, finger paint. We got other cards like Crowley. It's about $2. Quintet Magician. This card should be 19 cents, not $2.19. Arrow Mage Jasmine is $1 officially. $1.29 for Arrow Mage Jasmine. Gee, I wonder if the Secret Arrow Mage Jasmine is going to be around $1.29 itself. Wrong. No, it's not. I mean, it is ultra rare between Secret Rare, but you can buy $1.29 for Arrow Mage Jasmine. Or the Secret Rare, market price is $18. Unlimited versions, and same with first edition versions, are around the $14 price points. Do you understand the huge gap in the price points in these cards? Like, this gap is insane. It makes it so, like, if I want to play plants, like, I'll play right now, I have Ultra Rare Jasmines, and I know I emphasize a lot in this video, but eventually I'll show you my collection. It's sickening how bad of a rarity whore I am. And I'll be honest with you, I am totally content with playing a $1 Arrow Mage Jasmine Ultra Rare, as opposed to a $14 Arrow Mage Jasmine Clash of Rebellions version. It makes no sense. Where am I? We're looking at the other card. Okay, here we go. Looking at the other cards, you got Ring Dragon and Raw Immortal Phoenix. This is a great collector's card. I'm glad it came out ultra rare. Collectors will love this. It's actually amazing. The Cherry Beast, which was around $4. We're seeing it actually around $2. Now, this could be kind of weird, because I wonder what's going to happen with the other version of the Cherry Beast. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I want to see what happens with the other version of the Cherry Beast. Secret Rares, I think, is still going to maintain value. Dual Terminals are going to maintain value, but what we're going to be seeing here is everything else start losing value. Once again, look at that DT. It's $49 to almost $50, higher than its $46 market price. It's doing great, actually. Look at Secret Rare Hidden Arsenal 2. Market price has card roughly around $16 for the Secret versions of the Cherry Beast. And looking at it, Unlimited Light Play is about 11. This card's dipping a little bit from its original print. Makes sense, because a lot of you can play some moving for that have the Secret Rare are just moving for the cheaper versions. Okay, I get that. I think DTs are still going to maintain high value. There's only 5 price lists on DG Player. Only 5. Then you got other versions like Legendary Collection 5Ds, which is around $7, lower than $13 market price. You got Gold Series. Who cares about Gold Series? Keep moving, V. You right. We got the Haunted Series Gold Mine, which, to be honest with you, wasn't bad looking of a card. I actually owned one for a little bit, and I was okay with it. I actually played it. I had DT and I had this one, but this wasn't that bad. Your boy V still hates Gold Series, but this one wasn't too bad, I gotta say. About $10 market price, and we're seeing a little about $8. It's still going to be dropping in value. And then we got the Ultra Rare, which is $2. Ultra Rare $2, or the other versions, which are like 6 and 7s. You decide. No, seriously, it makes no sense. You shouldn't decide. It's $1. Buy the goddamn card. It's so cheap. And then we got other cards like Security Dragon, which is a great card, about $1.50. Erratic Dragons, which is kind of cool. Bond between teacher and student was like $10 yesterday. Remember that? $10? Less than 24 hours ago. The card's current price point is $1.45. Then you got a bunch of other great cards here. Link Kribo is $2, and this is a Link Kribo. That's the ultra version of Link Kribo that looks exactly the same as his Shonen Jump counterpart. It's striking how scary that is. Looking at the Link Kribo from Shonen Jump magazine promo, by the way, it's $13.55. Market price is about $15.48. Common Link Kribos? Well, you can get yourself a nice shiny Common Link Kribo. It's $3 on the $3.55 market price. Overall, under its $5 original price point it was before the reprint. Or you get a dumb ultra rare Link Kribo. It's like $1.75. Who wants that? Boo! Yay for comments. Yay for paying more for Common Link Kribo. Dual Power is good all the time. You got a lot of other great cards here, like I said, going to Mega Monarch is $1.70. It was going up a little bit yesterday. Now we're seeing it go back down. High Priest of Prophecy is $1, which is a great card. I think that everyone should grab a place and throw it to the side. Thunder Dragon Storm, Thunder Mech. I don't know. I grabbed one. I'm keeping one of these cards. I think I got a lot of other great cards here in Dual Power, guys. Basically, what I'm trying to show you guys, and what I'm trying to show you right now, and I'm trying to really emphasize, and I've been doing it throughout the whole video, is looking at Dual Power. I really think that the best way to go and approach Dual Power is by buying the singles. And I'm serious about this. Right now is the best time to buy the singles. I don't think buying Sealed Dual Power is good unless you want the high of opening Yu-Gi-Oh packs, in which perfect Dual Power is made for that. It's literally a set crafted for you to get the high of opening packs, being the fact that Konami they doubled the packs by cutting that ratio of cards in per pack. Konami, you know what? Just give us 30 one-card packs. You'd be really surprised how much more Yu-Gi-Oh! Players will actually care about the set because they get to open more packs. You think I'm joking? I'm not, and I just made you a ton of money, and I expect a paycheck in the mail, Konami. I'm dead serious, by the way. If you give Yu-Gi-Oh! Players the ability to open more packs, and even though they're getting the same amount of cards, we're not going to care. We're going to be more happy, and Dual Powers, make Dual Power 2 that, and sell it for $35, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Players, even though they're getting the same amount of cards, same amount of reprint, and great value of reprints, they'll still want to do that because they get the open packs and feel that high. I am stone cold serious. If you think I'm wrong, read this comment section below and read the amount of people that will go, I get to open more packs with the same amount of cards. I get to open more packs? Yeah. Oh, I'm in. Like, it's insane. Then you got a lot of great cards like Sorcerer of Sovereignty. It's 50 cents. Is that card? Oh, for a second, I thought it said Double Dragon. I was about to buy out a card because I get retro nostalgia. If Konami made a Mega Man card or Mega Man Archetype, I'm going in. It sucks, you say? Don't care. I want the highest edition. It's all secret rare set and it's terrible? It's Witchcrafter, basically. Okay, yeah, I'm buying it. I'm sorry. I have a weakness. It's old school nostalgia, video games that are retro, because I'm a video game collector and I love Mega Man and Double Dragons. By the way, my guy was who's the orange one? I think it was Billy. It was Billy and Jimmy. I think I played Billy. My brother played Jimmy, by the way. Because I don't want to know. We're just huge gaming nerds. My whole family's gaming nerds. Rosemary's 28 cents? Good. I actually need to buy, I think I have two, I need to buy a third one. I'll just look through my, my seats for 28 cents to buy the extra Rosemary. By the way, Rosemary, 38 cents, 27 cents. Original versions, $8. This car actually went up. The market price is $7. Same ultra rare rarity. So, I don't know the mathematical difference of 27 cents as opposed to $8 of the same exact card rarity. Same exact looking card. If I put my finger over the edition, you can honestly not tell. But, I'm gonna guess a lot. And moving forward, this is gonna happen more. And by the way, El Shadow Construct, it came out as an ultra rare in this set, so like I said before, other versions, and let me see if I can find it for you guys. Other versions of El Shadow Construct ultra rares are going to tank. The only version of El Shadow Construct that's worth any bit of money, and it's currently low in the market, is ultra rare. So let me show you guys for 1 second. It's 66 cents for El Shadow Construct Dual Power Ultra Rare. It looks the same as the Megatins and Duelist Alliance versions, but when we go into El Shadow Construct for Ultimate Rare, and by the way, first edition light played original print ultra show constructs are $4, lower than its $8 market price. The price dropped about 50% that fast, with the Dual Power release being the fact that's the same. El Shadow Construct Ultimate Rare, the version you should be caring about, the version you should be looking for. Well, the market price holds this card roughly around $29. Unlimited light played, $21. I'm not sure if I can find any first editions in. Let me see. Oh yeah. First edition, $25. I'm not saying to go in and buy all the El Shadow contracts. That's crazy talk. But when Konami unlocks this card off the ban list, even if this card was to go to 2, it would go up in value. This card goes to 3, whew, ultimate rare Shadow contracts and be worth money. Ultra rares, couple of, dollar or two. Which, hey, in certain cases, looking at the value of current Dual Power cards is a big jump. But realistically, for Yu-Gi-Oh investors, it's nothingness. Ultra Cosmic Ultimate Rare is the one you should be caring about because we know this is going to be coming off the banners. Konami reprinted it again, and yeah, it's going to happen, so keep eye for that. Up next, Arena of Lost Souls. Spear of Karibo is finally going lower in value. It was $30 coming out. Now it's $19, under its $20 market price. And good, because I need 2 of these. Listen, I hate Duel Links with a burning passion. But I love, and I mean I love speed duels. I enjoy it a lot. I have a lot of fun with it. It's taken over my GOAT format, and I love my GOAT format decks. I have like 3 of them. But I have about 2 speed duel decks, and it's really fun. I'm hoping Konami really takes advantage of speed duels. They're doing a great event. I think it's definitely happened this weekend at Yu-Gi-Oh! Day. I wish Konami would have speedos and constructed Yu-Gi-Oh! For Yu-Gi-Oh! Day. That would have been IQ over 1,000 evidently over at Konami headquarters, but no, they're only doing it for speedos, which I think is a horrible idea because they're gonna get bit in the butt for that one. But I think speedos is a great, and if you guys give it an opportunity, you would actually enjoy it a lot. I really do think you would. They're gonna call it Spear Karibo. Hopefully it goes lower in value. It's a great card and definitely a card I could use. Mr. Zuri, $750. Really crazy. You got Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. You don't need this card, but it's good to have. $4 for the lulls, the feels. And for the most part, there's a lot of great cards in speed duels. This set is called Arena of Lost Souls. Booster boxes are relatively cheap on here. They're about $36, which is way under its actual presumed MSRP price. Which is, once again, I don't really agree with any of those valuations. But if you're looking to play Speedos, you want Windstorm of Ataqua. Now this card came out in Speedos deck Duels of Tomorrow. Its current price point is moving up in value. It's almost bought out in the market, but there are walls all day long. 71, 10, 20, and then there's 1. The card price is about $3.38 for Windstorm of Ataqua. It's a little bit over its $2.46 market price. When I originally talked about these speed duel decks, I went on eBay and I showed you guys Toronto had, I think it was like 18 of these cards for like $6 of Windstorm of Ataqua. In fact, you get 8, I think it was like 18 or 13 of any card for like $2 on eBay. And hopefully you guys went in and took advantage of that. I personally did not. I had my playset at the time, and all I cared about was my playset on Windstorm of Ataqua. But yeah, it's $3 change, so that's crazy. Next, guys, Drone Lockbird. So a couple of days ago, Drone Lockbird's price plummeted to back around $40, $45 roughly. All you players were going, V, what's going on with Drone Lockbird? And I said, don't worry about it. Literally, don't worry about it. It's going to go back up in value. It's inevitable. Even if Drone Lockbird gets a common reprint, which I'm hoping happens in the Spellcaster Structure deck, it's inevitable that this card price, Ultimate Rare, would remain the highest price point. No doubt in my mind. Looking at a price point, it's around $59. And yeah, the card just definitely went down a little bit. It's $55 over here. But how long does it take for it to go back up to $59? Let's see. I buy a playset, you buy 1, and oh, look at that, we're back up to $59. I think Drone Lockbird Ultimate Rare is going to go higher in value. I think it'll be easily hitting about the same price point where we're seeing Ghost Ogre roughly at. And from there, who knows what happens. If Konami releases a hand trap to kill all hand traps, if Konami releases an Ultimate Rare set, which, once again, Konami, if you do an Ultimate Rare set, I'm not even joking you, I better get it for free, or else I'm going to be upset. But I think, and I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Players will be excited to have an Ultimate Rare, to have the ability to buy a special edition box that guarantees 1 Ultimate Rare each of their hand traps. They will pay, the amount of money Yu-Gi-Oh! Players will pay is scary. It's getting to the point of Magic the Gathering kind of money. And to be honest with you, with Magic the Gathering in the decline, I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Money is going to overtop Magic the Gathering money very easily. I could be wrong, but we're not wrong. Magic the Gathering is doing horrible right now. Even though MTG Arena is fun, it's killing in-store, which is a huge deal. Man, I'm probably talking about it in another video. Up next, what is this card? Elemental Stratos? So, there's like at least 2 guys, and it's always the same 2 guys in my videos that comment, that go, V, stop talking about Stratos. One guy is trying to buy as many as possible, and he doesn't want me talking about it. Sorry. I'm sorry, man. The other guy truly thinks Stratos is a terrible card, and it's going to go down in value. Well, Elemental Stratos market price is currently roughly around $28, roughly around that price point. We're actually seeing around $30. Now, Elemental Hero Stratos Ultimate Rare has a wall of 5 on page 1. Going over to page 2, the next wall is 8 at $45. After that, it's 6, roughly around a little over 50. The page bombs out with Elemental Hero Stratos being prospectively $67. Now, here's the crazy thing about the card. Its current price point is $30. OTS Pack 5 is no longer in production. Right, Chair? That's what Chair says. And, yeah, that's it. That's truly it. Who knows what happens with Elemental Hero Stratos? Who knows what's going to happen to this price point? Says someone who's naive. It's going to go up higher in value. It says Elemental Hero in its name. That's all we need to know. It doesn't matter. Everything else is a lie. Konami makes this card go to 2 off the ban list for some god-awful reason, because feels it won't do really nothing. This card goes up in value. We see heroes get new support for any reason that makes them kind of looking like a little bit like meta. This card goes up in value. We see Elemental Hero Stratos go to 3. Man, It's like war out there for values of Elemental Hero Stratos. The card's easily going to go up in value. It's nonsensical. And the fact that everybody's debating on getting this card or not, it's up to you. I would be trading for this card all day long if I was in your shoes. Or slippers. Or socks. Or Crocs. Anyway. Comment question of the day comes from my good buddy Beam098. He says, #Q for V. When do you expect to get bent over by Konami? Any day. To be honest with you, I check my email nonstop, make sure I don't get any weird emails from Konami or anybody else. And to be honest with you, I've gotten nothing. It's been pretty good, actually. I do feel like Konami is not just going to bend me personally over. I think that as Konami gets bigger, the little mistakes it do are that much more amplified. And I think that Konami is going to see some blowback from things they have previously said. And hopefully they get over it. And hopefully they work forward and use this as a learning tool. Hopefully Konami can work with content creators. I think that's something really important. As opposed to the previous history of just bending over all content creators. Even though there are some content creators out there I disagree with, I want all of us to be treated like, you know, content creators. Take note from Magic the Gathering's treatment of their content creators. Not to that extent where Wizards of the Coast is literally buying their content creators and using them as puppets. I'll never be a puppet. Literally, Konami, look at me. I'm not going to be a puppet. You cannot offer me every single card in the game and think I'm still going to be a puppet. Not happening. My channel, I'll do whatever I want. But in the same token, we all love this game. And I'm pro Yu-Gi-Oh!, not pro Konami. I've always said that. Now, as far as Konami, when they do good, I'm always going, hey, they're doing a great job. Like with Dual Power. Even though they made extra packs that gives the loyal Yu-Gi-Oh! Players opening more, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are happy. It actually has a little chemical thing in your brain. I don't know if Konami knew this or not, but it actually is a thing. And I actually do appreciate the fact that Konami did this for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Players. Whereas in the case of Legend Collection Kyber, it was 3 packs you'd done and you just felt dirty. Now, as far as me personally getting bent over by Konami, I don't think it's going to happen. I think the company's relatively happy with my channel, if they even watch my channel, which I'm only going to guess they probably do, as well as other content creator channels. I think they're happy with the direction the game's going, and it's been a while since a content creator, or any content creator, really had a real issue with Konami. I do think there are certain problems they currently still do have, but I think Konami is a company that can see their problems and work forward and hopefully move past it. Also, Konami is starting to listen to their community, something that has not been done in a very long time. We can tell by this because of the April 2nd bans in correlation with the April 2nd release of Dual Power, Konami actually sent something out saying, hey, we've heard something. Yeah, they didn't hear it looking on just, you know, on any kind of random Twitter account. They saw it because they saw the community out, reaching out. And when the community joins together and has a voice against Konami, Konami responds. They have done this time and time again over the past years. And as we move forward, as the community, my community gets bigger, we join together, paisanos, and we grow as a big community, maybe Konami can start answering things that we say directly to them, and hopefully that we can actually get answers for the questions that we have. Until then, I'll be going to Yu-Gi-Oh! Nationals, or watch this event, slithering over to a Konami employee, maybe have my iPad and my Apple Pencil, and go, hey, off the record, what's going on with your judge system? Because it's looking a little bit weak. What's going on? Why can't they have promos? Like, you know, like, no, not field centers. Promos. Ultimate Ash Blossom, just for judges. You know, take care of your judges. And hold them accountable. Things like that. I think that, hopefully that, once again, as the channel grows bigger and other channels grow, obviously grow bigger and we all use our voice to talk to Konami, they can answer these questions. Because I really do think they should give us the answers to these questions. And I think that Konami is working on trying to. And I do think Konami should work towards helping out their content creators as opposed to banning content creators from Yu-Gi-Oh! Events. I don't like a certain content creator that was banned from Yu-Gi-Oh! Event. I actually hate him. But with that said, I hate the fact that he was got in trouble at a Yu-Gi-Oh! Event. I think that was not fair, and I think that was really messed up because that if it happens to him, it can happen to me, and it can happen to other content creators who I do like. So I want straight treatment for every single content creator, whether I agree or disagree. It's inconsequential. Anyway, paisanos, it's your boy V. I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Hit that like button. You paisanos, have a great day.